From Upper Michigan Source, this is your Sports on Demand for Tuesday, April 17th. I'm Mike Ludlum. The Escanaba High School will be getting a new gym floor this summer. Escanaba Athletic Director Nick Nolde says the Eskimos fan club is donating $30,000 toward the cost, and Meyer will donate $3,700 to the project. Nolde adds it's been about 20 years since the last facelift. He says the design will be done by the same company that did Gladstone High School's new gym floor. The Escanaba School Board approved moving forward on the project at Monday night's meeting. Nolde says fan club will also take care of new lights being placed in the gym, and a future project is to replace the gym's bleachers. A fourth member of the Upper Peninsula Boys Basketball Dream Team has signed a national letter of intent. Sault Ste. Marie's Brandon Paul has joined Grand Valley State. Paul averaged nearly 22 points and more than 11 rebounds this past season, plus more than 3 blocks per contest. He became the fourth all-time leading scorer for the Blue Devils with 1,088 points. Paul was named Straits Area Conference Player of the Year and Defensive Player of the Year the past 2 seasons. Ishpeming's Hart Holmgren already has declared his intention to play at NMU. Trout Creek's Jake Witt and Dollar Bay's Devin Schmitz are heading to Michigan Tech. Iron Mountain sophomore Marcus Johnson can still take his time in the recruiting process. Former NMU hockey player Dave Shayak was one of the members of the 1991 Wildcat National Championship team. Prior to becoming a Wildcat, he played for the Humboldt Broncos in the Saskatchewan Junior Hockey League. That's the team that lost 16 people in a bus truck accident about a week and a half ago. Shayak recalls the time he spent in Humboldt.
There's been a group of us, and there's been guys I haven't talked to in 31 years that are reaching out to one another and talking about the times that we had in Humboldt. We won championships both years, went and played in the national championship, and what we talked about was the people we got to know within the community, aside from our billets and everything else. It was just a close-knit community of 6,000 people, big farming community, and I call it kind of the coffee shop. There's a lot of people who wake up in the morning, they go to their coffee shops, they have their friends there, and they talk about the world. Well, the coffee shop gathering in Humboldt was at the arena. Everybody gathered there to find out what was going on. They're there to support, but they're also there to socialize, and everybody was kind of woven into the fabric of the community there.
Shayak helped bring in Darcy Haugen to NMU after his time with Humboldt. Haugen played 1 season with the Wildcats. Haugen was the Broncos coach and one of the 16 people who died in the accident. The Michigan Tech soccer program and head coach Michelle Jacob recently announced the 2017 team awards at a banquet. The Huskies have 2 Most Valuable Player awards. Freshman Brooke Shaw was selected as the offensive MVP, while junior Rachel Wall was chosen for the defensive MVP honors. Shaw tied for the team lead in goals with 2. She's a midfielder, and was tied for second on the team in total points, 5 as a freshman. Wall helped anchor one of the top defenses in the conference this season. The Huskies ranked 4th in the GLIAC for goals against average at 1.31 and had 13 matches decided by 1 goal. Erin Murphy is this year's Scholastic Achievement Award winner. She's a sophomore from Hope, Michigan, a 3.84 in biomedical engineering. Anna Fife won the Harold Meese Sportsmanship Award. Cassidy Swanson was selected as the outstanding newcomer to the team, and the most improved player went to Andrea Zupke. Zupke is a junior forward midfielder from New Berlin, Wisconsin. She made 16 starts and competed in all 17 games. Ezekiel Ansah has signed his franchise tag, signaling his return to the Detroit Lions. The Lions announced the move today. Detroit designated the defensive end from Ghana as its franchise player nearly 2 months ago. Ansah has 44 sacks in 5 seasons with Detroit. He had 12 sacks last season, bouncing back from an injury-filled 2016 campaign in which he had a career-low 2 sacks. He had 3 sacks in a game 3 times last season. Detroit drafted him number 5 overall in 2013 out of Brigham Young, where he was originally more interested in track and basketball than football. He has started 71 of 73 games, playing through injuries the past 2 years, and has 207 tackles.